everybody, welcome to this week's social stream. I'm Sam, and I'm pretty excited because I'm joined by Mr. Matt.
Hi, how's it going, guys?
So,
I'm Matt.
Yes, this is Matt. Now Matt is actually, okay, thank you. We can see, there we go, there's chat. Yes, it's live. So yeah, if you ever see us looking down, if you're new, you see us looking down, it's because we're checking out chat, trying to hang out and talk to you guys. But Matt, I'm actually pretty excited for this. Like, you were actually trolling us in trolling.
I was, yeah, it was trolling, yeah.
You were trolling us in chat the other day, and you were like, I want to be on the stream, so here you are. But do you want to give people a quick overview of what you do? Like, because you're actually not on the Halo team.
No, I'm not. No, so, again, my name is Matt Gartzke. Everyone just called me Gartzke because there's so many Matts. But I'm one of the community managers on Minecraft, so I pretty much do what Sam does, but for Minecraft.
Now, you say one of. How many of them are, like, how many of you guys are there? Because there's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot. I think right now there's 8 community managers.
I mean, Minecraft is such a small game. Like,
yeah,
you guys totally got that, right?
Yeah, for sure. We all have our own little, hats we wear. As a community manager, we wear a lot of hats.
Yes.
So part of it is I kind of run a lot of our live streaming initiatives, like this right now. I do a lot of things like writing the change log. Most of my focus has kind of shifted over to working on Minecraft Dungeons and getting that ready for the world to see. So it's been a lot of fun. I've been at Microsoft for about 5-6 years. I've lost track.
Are you from here originally?
No, I'm originally a California boy.
So did you move up here for the jobs?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I went to PAX a lot previously.
Good way to network.
Exactly, yeah. Some of my friends back in the day, we all played Halo 3 together. That was one of the big games. A bunch of us met up at PAX. We're like, hey, we're all going to PAX. Okay, I've never really been to this. So I did that. Then I went to school in Florida for a while. But then I still made my way out to PAX almost every year. And then finally, when it was time to graduate and leave, I didn't have a job lined up. Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna move to Seattle area. There's a lot of jobs up there, Microsoft, Xbox, and here we are. So.
And now you're working on Minecraft.
Yeah.
So, and actually, if you notice the tweets that went out, we called them studio neighbors. It's because currently you guys actually are up on the 4th floor. Yep. 3/4 of the 4th floor.
Yes.
Because I'm on the other corner. They moved us up there with you guys.
Yeah,
so.
you guys used to be in this building the whole 4 floors, and then our team kind of got wedged into the top, and you guys moved down, and now you guys have kind of started the reclamation of the 4th floor.
I get it. Yeah. Hey, got jokes. So, for those of you that may not know, oh, I love your hair. Thank you, guys. My hair is different because I cut off a whole lot, and then I just re-dyed it. So, we're actually going to check out. We're not going to spend a ton of time on it. Like, we're not going to invite a bunch of people or anything because that's just going to be too messy. But we're going to fly around the mashup pack for Halo in Minecraft.
Mashup pack.
Right? So, I'm sure you guys saw the screenshots. There is Halo in Minecraft. So, if you want it, you can be Master Chief. But I think we're going to go ahead and do that. You guys want to see some of it? I don't even think I've seen it all.
There's a lot. It's a lot of content.
I was flying around yesterday to take screenshots, and I was like, what am I looking at? Like, where did this come from? So we're going to watch Matt's screen, but yes, we are. Well, I mean, always.
The pressure's on.
Always. So here we are.
Yeah, so the Halo mashup pack, pretty much you crash land, you're the life pod, you crash land on the ring itself. You look up into the sky and you see Halo.
Man, I tried getting to it yesterday, and I think it's actually like, you can't.
You can't, it's baked in.
Because I was like, I'm just going to like hold forward, and I was like, okay, I'm bored. So I don't understand the hype of Minecraft. It's like digital Lego, sort of.
Pretty much. It's like unlimited Legos. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do. And there's creative, which is just what we're in right now.
Yes.
And you could just take blocks and just kind of stack them up
I already
wherever
put a hole
you
in the
please.
ground. So you guys have all played Halo Combat Evolved, naturally, right? If anybody in chat says no, I'm going to be very disappointed.
We're watching it.
Isn't it MCC? Yes, Alexander, we will be hopping over to MCC in a little bit, but we wanted to show this off first since this is something they worked on with us. Oh, you already took off.
Yeah, I went for it.
Okay. Well, I mean, so for those of you that played CE, this looks a little familiar, right? This little bridge. I'm glad the Halo mashup pack is back. It never went anywhere.
No. It originally came out about 2014. I had to look that up before the stream.
I really didn't think it was that long ago.
Yeah. We did update it relatively recently. You mentioned that we added Fire Team Osiris and Blue Team.
Liz, can you look at my camera real quick?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now I gotta catch up.
Look at this guy. Look at him. It's a moa. Look at him. It's a horse, actually, but it's a moa.
Rideable moa?
Yes. But look at him. His little legs. I love it. Like, this is actually, when I booted this up to get those screenshots yesterday, I literally went into the creative mode and pulled out all the spawn eggs and was just, like, spawning mob after mob after mob after mob. But yeah. Oh, yeah, look.
I jumped on too.
All right, so let's go see what else we got, though. You were by that spirit, weren't you?
Yeah, I was over by the...
Oh, there it is. This is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, what's cool is a few years ago, maybe I don't even know how long it was ago, but the map came out about 2014. A couple of years ago, we refreshed it. We put some new skins in just to kind of coincide with Halo 5. But one of our designers also went in and did some really cool stuff. So when you first walk up to this, some people might have seen it earlier, is like 4 enemies popped out.
Yes, these guys.
Of the dropship, yeah.
These guys over here just like fell out of the dropship and like surprise. But yeah. I don't know. They're kind of creepy looking.
Prometheans?
No, these are going to be like... Because this is not a Promethean ship. This is an elite ship.
They look like Prometheans.
I picked something up. I'm going to eat it.
It's hard when there's... the pixels aren't...
It is hard.
The resolution's low.
It's definitely hard. But let's see. What else is cool that's around here that we can show people?
There's a cow. We should... let's fly around for a little bit.
All right. So we're going to go... Which way are you going? Where are you?
Just
there
went
you are.
Straight up.
Okay.
Straight up, past the clouds. I think my favorite's over here in the jungle. Most of the spaces in here are actually based off of the multiplayer maps. Some of them are still the single player, campaign stuff.
This is the one I found yesterday that surprised me because I was like, I had no idea this was here.
Yeah.
Anybody recognize it? Anybody in chat?
We're looking for the chat.
Anybody recognize this? Is this out right now? Yes, this was out years ago.
Oh, yeah.
You can definitely check it out. Anybody recognize where we are, though? I feel like there's some Halo people in here.
Maybe. Oh, hey, Rossi. Hey, Jura. Good to see you guys.
Yay, people.
I think I brought them
Guardian.
with me.
There we go.
So cool.
One of my favorite maps from Halo 3. I love the whole green foresty look with the machines, like the Forerunner architecture built into the tree.
Just dropped into the middle. And like what's actually pretty cool is you guys made teleporters work somehow, which I thought was really interesting.
Yeah. Command blocks.
I don't even know what that is.
We'll talk.
This oh wait, no, it wasn't that one. It was another one. But so there's some really cool stuff.
You can do some like PvP stuff in here. Obviously, the combat in Minecraft. Minecraft does have a very strong like PvP community, but obviously it's very different than Halo's combat.
There's a button.
What's the button do? Where are you?
I don't know, but it said button found and turned green. I don't know what it did. But yeah, I genuinely have not. I thought I had looked at this before, and I was flying around yesterday. I definitely noticed that I had not spent enough time before, and was very much impressed by how much detail is in here. There's in one of the screenshots, I think it's on one of the slates. I think it's a scarab.
Yeah.
And the mammoth.
Yeah.
It blows my mind, guys.
They have the whole sand trap area, I think.
Yes.
Completely recreated.
There is sand trap. I don't remember how to find it.
Let's fly around a bit more.
This was.
I just went straight up.
I see you. I'm going to try.
I'll try not to go too fast. I think we're pretty much on the edge, so I'm gonna go this way.
Yeah, I just don't remember. This is all I did yesterday was fly around, and there it is. I found sand trap.
Morning. And I got a skull.
Where'd you get that?
I don't know. I just picked it up. It's a bone.
All right.
One of the bad guys dropped it.
Well, here's sand trap.
Here we go.
Look at this.
I'll just do a nice kind of pan around the whole area.
This is so cool, guys. You know how long it would take?
This would take me 3 months to do. What's funny is when we talk to a lot of the folks in the Minecraft community, we see these amazing, crazy builds, and that's some of the stuff we look at on our live streams. And we're like, man, how long does this take you guys? They're like, a week.
What?
We're like, it would take me 4 months to do.
So when you guys build stuff like this, do you guys have magic tools that you plug it in and then it creates
a little bit. Some of it kind of goes down to just placing the blocks themselves. Other times, we can do things like duplicate a certain size of the space, and then kind of clone that and copy paste it into the space.
This would take me forever.
This would take me
I
a while.
would just it's impossible for me. And then I love the crash over here, little purple blocks.
This is one of those drop ships that I don't know the name of. It's not the Pelican, it's the cargo one. I don't know.
I just blanked now. This is very cool. There's also, ooh, it's over here. Where are you at?
Right next to you.
This part
Yes.
blew me away. How about this, guys? Who recognizes this part of the map?
We're looking to the chat again.
Yep,
It's so iconic.
it is. This is,
You land on the beach. Go, go, go.
isn't this great?
That's great.
Also, as always, Liz is in the back, so we got Team Liz with us.
Hashtag Team Liz.
Exactly.
I gotta pull out my needler. I love how the bow and arrow is the needler.
It's so good.
It still has the same functionality with the whole,
And even the
charge it
pixels,
up.
like, yeah, the pixels changed. Silent Cartographer, there we go.
Perfect.
Eric Boo's got us. Yeah, but if you guys want to check out more, you should definitely grab yourself a copy of the mashup pack. It's well worth it.
Yeah.
You also get a ton of really cool Halo skins. You can be Chief, Cortana. You are a Elite Honor Guard.
Elite Honor Guard. Yeah, let me
Johnson.
jump in here real quick. There's
Yeah, look at this.
there's a whole bunch. Yeah, there's Sarge. You have Dr. Halsey with one arm, which
So
I think
good.
is hilarious.
It's so good, guys.
But yeah. 343 Guilty Spark, which is kind of fitting because it's almost like Forge. You know, you're
Yes.
building stuff in Minecraft, you're flying around in creative
I love,
mode.
and then when you
it's very
put
apropos.
armor on, it's just Forge's head, and then like you have armor. It's pretty good. And you have Mr. Chief naturally.
Mr. Chief. And then, yeah, all the skins that we updated last year. I believe Mr. Chief was actually part of that because we did a Halo 5 Chief, which is,
Yeah.
kind of the newer armor, along with Fire Team,
That's
Osiris,
and
and
Blue Team. Yep. So you guys did a lot of work.
Oh, yeah. But then we worked closely with your team just to be like, is this on brand? Is
Right.
this accurate representation in our game? And it's hard with the pixels.
It is.
And
I
everything
want to
being
spawn in a spider and show people, because, yeah, I'm looking for the spider spawn.
I lost you.
I'm still standing over on the Silent Cartographer.
I'm going to watch your screen.
I'm somewhere, I don't know. Which one was the spider spawner? There's a lot of eggs.
Too many.
There are. There's a lot more.
And then they look different in this pack as you're used to.
Right. I remember when there was like 4. Here, the panda looks great. I'm going to show you the panda, pufferfish. I definitely spawned a bunch of fish on the ground and just like had them flopping around. But I was like, I need to see. Stray, slime, spider. There it is. All right. You guys ready? You guys ready to see some spiders?
Ready for this? Oh, man.
Oh, it's Halloweeny, Liz. Look at them.
Jeez.
Look at this. They're just like flood forms. It's so creepy.
Yeah, the little antennas in the front.
And then the panda, I have no idea, but they're
What is
yeah,
that?
they're creepy.
I almost thought for a second it was like the space rhino, but
Oh, he has pink eyes. I didn't see that one yesterday. Oh, blue, green. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's a baby. So yeah. Oh, there. Oh, okay. I guess the pink one is the fun one. The
pink
panda's
one is the fun one.
like the first time I saw a panda, they just like and they started doing the flips. Died laughing. Let's see.
I will say, since this is a like what is this a teen rated stream? Is it a
Yeah.
mature rated stream? What is
Teen.
it? This is we had during testing some of the pandas were rolling off of cliffs. They would just somersault like over the cliff, and you're like,
That's amazing.
it was this mixture of oh geez no and just dying of
and
laughter.
yes, please.
It was a
Where's the
mix of emotions.
Enderman. I don't know if this guy will stand still long enough. Oh, there he is.
There he is.
It's the prophet guy. Oh, come back. Where'd he go? I like when they oh, look, it's the lazy panda. My friend has one of these in his world, and he named him Express. Oh, he's back. Hey, come back, mister. So the Endermen are prophets, actually, which is pretty funny to me. Fine, I'll spawn
They
another
normally
one.
just sit in their floaty chairs.
Fine. No. They keep running away from me, so I'm just going to keep spawning them.
When all else fails, just spawn 50 of them.
I mean, I can do that.
Yeah. How long is it going to take to break the game?
I don't know. So now we live in Prophet Town. It's pretty great. But yeah.
Non-canonical.
Yes. No canon, like.
Ooh, that's a good question.
I don't know.
What would the engineer be?
The bats, maybe? I definitely spawned everything yesterday, and I just. Nope, that's a little
Just a
drone,
weird-
I think,
yeah.
or something. I don't know. Let's see. But yeah, anything you guys want to see? Actually, we're gonna be playing some MCC Legendary.
We gonna die.
We are gonna die.
Prepare
It'll
to
be
die.
great. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely, like I said, I just had fun with this and was just spawning everything because
Yeah.
it was hilarious to me.
It's just fun, like once you get
Oh,
multiplayer
the chickens.
going.
Hang on, I gotta show you guys the chickens.
Overall, just the exploration of the map, all the really cool spaces, the skins, and then if you want to actually do like combat in the map, totally go for it.
Look at the chickens. They're jackals. It's great.
We just got to give them shields.
Yes. I just love, they look so ridiculous. It's great. All right, let's see. Well, this is now Prophet Town and Chicken and Panda Town. Like, the lazy pandas are my favorite. Look at this. We went to find one in our world because we were nowhere near pandas, and
Yeah.
he was like 18,000 blocks away. So we're like, fine, we're going on an adventure. We're going to
Here
shove
we
a panda
go.
in a boat, and we're going to bring him with us. The one panda we could find was that. And they
You're
moved
like,
so
just
slow.
Get in the boat. Get in the boat. Get in the boat.
But then when you head across the land and you're
Uh-huh.
like holding bamboo, and then he's just like, nap time. Every time.
Every time. Even like when you could lure them with bamboo slowly, and my wife and I were trying to do that, but so slowly. You're just like, okay, come on, come on. And you're like looking behind you, like, okay, making sure we're not walking into a cliff. No lava back there. Okay. And it's just like 2 hours later. Okay, we did it.
Yeah, well, so then we got almost there, and then like he walked off a cliff and died or something, or like it was just like,
You just stare at the screen.
guess we're not going to bed until we get 2 pandas. That's all we need are 2. So, all right, you about ready to?
I think so.
You're gonna switch over?
Yeah, thanks for showing us off.
Yeah, no, thank you.
This has been a
is
blast.
very exciting. I'm gonna boot this up.
I'm happy that there's still people that like don't know about the pack though. Again, even though it's been out for I think since like 2014, we're still kind of updating that one. So
Yeah. Well, that was the thing. Like when I was looking at it, like I said, and I was like spawning everything. I was like, oh, all this stuff is actually like themed and everything. It was really cool.
yeah.
So
All right, booting up
Yep.
Master Chief Collection.
I'm gonna take care of something real quick in chat.
How's chat looking?
Pretty okay.
Eric Ebu says I travel thousands of blocks in my worlds to acquire
Yes.
pandas. Yeah.
Yes, and then we put them in like literally in boats because it's faster. Also, have you ever put a boat on ice?
Yeah. The friction is like non-existent. It's just.
We made a bumper car thing because it was funny. We were like, this is great. What's your favorite like Minecraft trick that maybe not a lot of people know about? I'm taking notes here.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, the ice boats is one of the best.
I like that you don't even have to get out of the boat, right? You can just drop a bucket of water, swim up it,
Yep.
and then they're gone. We need Dinner, Bone, and Jeb back into Minecraft.
Oh man, that's actually a fun trick. Have you seen those ones?
I've seen the sheep.
The sheep is Jeb. You name it Jeb _. That's based off Jens, who's one of the one of our top creative directors on the game. Pretty much makes the sheep turn rainbow colors and will
Yes.
constantly change.
I was really sad when we did that because we thought we could get the rainbow fur.
Yeah.
And you can't. It always just drops white, whatever color wool it
Yeah.
was originally.
Yeah. And Dinnerbone's cool. Dinnerbone or Grum, they're also programmers on the game. It will flip any of the characters upside down.
Really?
Yeah. So
Interesting.
you'll have like the panda. All the pandas can walk around upside down. You just have to name them that.
Interesting.
That's a fun trick.
All right.
All right. How do I party up with you?
Multiplayer? Hi. Yes. Liz is about to write on a whiteboard. Go ahead and hit options and career first.
Sweet.
Settings. We're going to turn off game chat. Right bumper, audio. Turn off, mute voice chat muted. Perfect. We're
Perfect.
good.
I don't like to talk to people.
All right. Let's go to multiplayer.
Okay.
Let's see if I social. Let's see if I pop up. Yeah, go ahead and crash. You should be able to party crash me.
Party
Join
crash.
game. All right.
Easy.
And
Beautiful UI.
You said you want some Halo 2, right?
Yeah, let's do some Halo 2.
Any preference on game types?
I'm more of a Slayer guy, but I'm up for anything really.
All right. How about, do you like snipers or not so much?
No, not so
All
much.
right. So Halo 2.
Especially live on camera.
Yes,
no.
that's okay.
I don't want anyone to watch me.
Are you good with Halo 2 Anniversary as well, or only Halo 2?
Either one, yeah.
All right, let's do Halo 2 Anniversary Slayer. You guys ready? 'Cause if I don't show them when I search, they get very grumpy.
Yeah, okay.
We're searching.
We're searching.
So, but yeah. So what's your favorite? You've obviously been playing Halo. You said you played Halo 3. Have you played all of them?
I played all of them, yeah. So for me, I started with CE. One of my best friends got an Xbox for Christmas back in 2001, and that was kind of my first foray into Xbox. It was a little bit before I got my own Xbox. But yeah, it was a very, very big deal for me. And of course, they announced Halo 2.
Yep.
I was reading like every article, everything I possibly could about the game. Leading up to that, all the Bungie.net weekly articles that Frank and Brian were doing.
Sorry,
everything.
hang on. I don't know who it is, but the person who owns the Ariana Grande, Dallas Cowboys, Jason, I think it was Jason Witten, now there's a Garoppolo. Whoever it is, I don't know how you got all these gamer tags, but it's hilarious. Sorry, I just saw him on the other team.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. Okay, so have you played all the campaigns as well then?
All the
Or
campaigns,
are you
yeah.
mostly a multiplayer?
I'm mostly campaign, actually. I'm
Really?
really
Okay.
involved in like the story, the lore, and all that stuff. I still play a lot of. That's a good guy.
That was me. It's
Clearly
okay.
single player.
That is okay.
Yeah, then my wife and I, she wanted an Xbox back in the day, and her parents wouldn't let her get one. But now she gets to play Xbox. We went through all the campaigns and all that. We're very much eager for the next foray into the universe.
Does she play Minecraft?
She does, yeah.
That's good. So, let's see. Anybody else been playing Halo since 2001? No, just you, Beast Slayer. Nobody's ever played Halo since 2001.
But yeah, it was like a huge thing. Like, took day off of school for Halo 2. Stood in line at midnight for the game.
I don't think I ever took the time off, but like I remember waiting with. Oh, he has a sword. Because I was waiting for my dad to play. My dad had to work, so I waited till he got home. But Halo whiteboard when? Maybe never. That would be awful.
Okay, well, who was that?
I don't know.
Pushed me off the elevator? Wasn't meant to be. I'm going down low.
All right, I wasn't. It's kind of.
Sword's not here. Makes me nervous.
Somebody has it.
Yeah.
Hey, there's this guy sniping back by the palm trees. Excellent.
I'm terrible.
You said you were gonna carry me. What's happening here?
I didn't say that.
Hi, Mr. Garoppolo. I'm not even mad because I like Jimmy G a lot. So.
I've only ever participated in like a Halo tournament once, and that was the night Halo 3 was coming out at GameStop. And yeah, I got destroyed. I blame part of it because they gave me some wonky third-party controller.
Naturally.
It wasn't the Xbox controller. I was like, what are you guys doing? Can't give me this.
It is hard, like, once you have your own controller to be like, hey, this is weird.
That's how you have the Elite, right?
Yeah.
Fancy.
It's been up at my desk. I just bring it down because I like the weight of it more than anything.
I don't want, like, all the button customization. I just like how heavy it is.
Yes, the weight is definitely one of the nicer aspects to it, in my opinion.
I'm doing terrible.
Yeah, we're getting kind of clean. Clock's clean. Exactly. Exactly, Liz.
Just keeps me cuddled.
It is. It's like a little warm little hug. Like, I have some of the paddles on my Elite right now, but actually in this one, I don't use them that often. I guess that's my melee. I don't
And then you
even
got
think
the
I knew
V2
that.
coming out. Yeah, I'm like getting all weird with my controls right now. I know I should be using the bumper, but I've been playing Destiny 2 lately. And
Ooh.
I'm doing just
That's
awful.
okay. I don't even think I have a kill.
Swap to Sam's camera.
No, it's not much better. I'm trying to watch and talk to chat, and everybody's rushing out that way, which means there's nobody this way, so I'm going to go.
That is the big thing, streaming, especially Minecraft.
It's hard.
It's hard because I'm talking, I'm reading chat, and it's like...
I'm hoping you're not going to run into a creeper.
I'm thinking at the same time, and I'm like, ooh.
So we were playing, one night my friend and I were playing Minecraft, and we had played we'd played a bunch of Halo recently, and he was in the Nether. And he came back out through the Nether, and there was a creeper, and all he heard was the hissing. So he instinctively, tried to ninja the creeper, and then he died, and he was like, I don't know what I was thinking.
You've heard the hiss, it's over.
Yeah, he was just like, oh no, and then he's like, and he started dying laughing. I was like, what did you do? He's like, you don't want to know. And he's like, I tried to ninja the creeper, and I said, oh, well, that's less than ideal. Hey, I got a kill. Look at me go.
Yeah, I finally got a kill, too.
I got sniped in the face. So.
I remember back at the time as well, being able to jump through these windows was like never been heard of. It was like, oh my god, destructible environments. It was huge at the time.
You know Moonboo, right?
I know Moonboo. Yeah, what's up, Jura?
Because he called you a big noob, and I think one of the mods thought he was picking on you.
Shout out, Jura.
He got his post deleted. Kind of funny.
It's always funny when Catbot does that. You're like, I don't know why Catbot deleted that thing.
Some of the stuff he catches is weird. I'm like, I don't understand. I don't know where I'm being shot at from because I can't hear anything either. This
That
is great.
too.
This is awesome.
It's a very auditory game.
It is, but that's okay. Not landing shots. Yeah, I know. That's okay. We're having fun.
I think another reason Halo 2 was probably like my favorite entry in the series is just the way the levels were designed. Almost every level had like its own palette of textures and theme
Yeah.
and design. And it was very asymmetrical, and at the time everything was very symmetrical.
Yep.
Quake, Unreal, things like that. Not to say it was the first game to ever
No.
do that, but it was, for what I played, it was very new.
I think it was definitely like an ambitious thing, right?
Yeah.
And like you look back at some of the Vidocs and some of the stories from Bungie, and it's like you can definitely tell it was kind of an ambitious entry.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no, this is my favorite, probably one of my favorite multiplayers. But not necessarily my favorite campaign.
Yeah.
Campaign is actually probably one of my least favorites.
Gasp.
The ending upset me quite a bit.
Yeah, overall the whole journey, you go underwater and you're like, this is crazy. You
Well,
go
it was
to a lot
just
of
like
cool
literally
places.
the ending of it, and I was like, all that for that?
I mean, if you want to call it an ending.
Yeah, exactly. All that for that?
Yeah, I'm a big noob. Feel free to post that again, Drew.
You're awful. Come on, guys, let's be nice. We're not here to be good. We're just here to have fun and give
It's
out
the
ice
social
unicorn.
stream.
Exactly.
Might as well call it the casual stream.
And people are gonna get ice unicorn skins for matching us, and
Yay.
you'll get one too.
Yay.
I don't know if this guy's here. No, he's down below. Radar.
I was killed by Welchy attacks.
Hey, I killed Garoppolo. Yay, I did it. Yeah, it's kind of just watching radar here, which is something I don't do as much normally.
Those aren't MLG settings.
I mean, yeah, no.
Who is that?
I got nothing.
Was that friendly? I don't even know
The
what
ice
that
skin
was.
in Minecraft for a Halo mashup
Oh,
pack. That would be
man.
funny. I don't know how we make that happen.
We do have a new character creator skin, and I would like to, or it's pretty much a character creator system for making your own character.
Right, because there's a lot
It's
of those
something I would
packs in
like
there
to-
are for our community created. I just blanked on the word. I was like, what's the word I'm looking for?
I got
Community.
like 2 kills that whole time. It was
That's okay. I didn't do
terrible.
much better. I feel bad for Mr. Onslaught who tried.
Let's put a campaign. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, if you want to, we can
Nah,
put on
it's cool.
campaign.
I like to match up with people.
So, you're gonna come help us out?
Games are about having fun.
Exactly.
Well said, Rossi. Well said.
They are just. We're just here to have fun. Yeah, I'm a big noob. Gartzke 2019. Nice. Nice. Yeah, we matched up with a bunch of Halo 2 kids. Can you tell?
Yep. Well, look at those Halo 2 emblems.
That's like the risk of Halo 2 is like it's fun, but there are a lot of people that play nothing but Halo 2,
Yeah.
which can be exhausting.
It's been so long. Like back in the day, I was playing Counter-Strike. I was playing Halo 2.
Little bit of
and those
everything.
games. I was a lot more kind of hardcore with the whole multiplayer of it.
3, 2, 1. We're gonna search again.
It's happening. Everyone else do it.
Yeah.
We got Mixer FTL on.
Yep.
Hype.
Yep. Everybody likes to stream snipe us, hence Garoppolo and all them. So I'm sure he switched accounts to something. You know, I don't even know. Maybe he'll be on our team this time.
Maybe. Maybe. Which playlist are we in again?
Halo 2 and Halo 2 Anniversary.
Social. Yep.
Yep. Just social,
Perfect.
not ranked.
That was one of my favorite features that was added. Was it Match Composer?
Yes.
I love it.
Just this thing where we can pick and choose. It's
Yeah.
very good.
I remember hearing about that the first time. I'm like, ooh.
It's pretty fun.
I can play nothing but 2? Okay, great.
Exactly. I can play whatever I want. I can play Halo 1. I
Yep.
can play Halo 2. I can play Halo 4.
Ooh, Sanctuary.
All right. Hey, I recognize some of these gamer tags.
Looking good.
I recognize Swell, Mr. Dr. Leo, who works over on main campus.
Ooh.
He's they call his building the the Ivory Tower.
Nice.
He works in some fancy. He's a doctor. So,
Not
any
bad.
reach talk? Nope, no reach talk here today.
I like Reach. How's that?
It works, I guess.
Yeah.
We
talked about it.
We did. There we go. The only reach talk we'll talk about is that we had our last flight last weekend before, and that's about the extent of our reach talk. So,
I was not involved in it, though I had signed up.
well,
I'm looking at you, Dursky.
shots fired.
Dursky and I started on the same day, so
Oh, really?
that's why I'm gonna give him.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna give him trouble for that.
Did you know him back then?
No.
Ow, I died. I died it. Master
Yeah.
Composer equal Master Chief equal MC and Minecraft.
Illuminati confirmed.
All the same. Yeah. All the same. Yeah, this lets people pick and choose, right? If you don't want to play objective games like me, you don't have to.
When it does come to those, I think Assault is kind of my go-to.
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
I like Assault and Oddball. King of the Hill is my least favorite. Just because it usually turns into a battle of attrition, right? Like who can throw themselves at the hill the most.
Yeah. Still fun to play, though.
Yeah. I do like Flag a bit more than King of the Hill. I'm being shot in the back, but I'm trying to shoot this other guy in the front, and this is going poorly. And Minecraft. Sam, grab the lottery cannon. Okay, let me go find the slot gun.
Come back here.
This is the lottery cannon right here. This nice Halo 2 shotgun. I got the slot gun, Paul. I'm gonna go die with it because it's the slot gun. I'm being shot in the back.
Sometimes it's hard when you start with BR. It's like, why pick anything else up sometimes?
Well, it's the Halo 2 shotgun. Why would you not pick it up?
That's true. You can swap pretty quick. 2's always had incredibly fast swapping, especially with the sword. The blade doesn't even come out yet. You just hit people.
Yeah, that's the thing.
With the
okay,
hilt.
I died with it. It didn't work, Paul. I need a Minecraft friend. Look, Accelerate, I have invited you to play Minecraft with us multiple times, and you always tell me, no, I'm waiting for ray tracing. And
It's coming. It's coming.
So you only have yourself to blame.
It's a beautiful thing.
I have tried. I have tried to get you to play. I like this map, though.
Sanctuary
okay,
is
now
one
get
of
the
my
Halo
favorites.
2 pistol. Is there a Halo 2 pistol on this map? There is not, Paul.
So I feel like it would be...
Halo Minati confirmed.
What does it all mean?
Right? Oh, there's a sniper. Oh, boy. I forgot Halo 2 spawns are fantastic.
There is one. It's right here. Yeah, I was wondering if it was right here under the bridge.
Perfect. He got the pistol, Paul. Does that count?
I'm gonna die like immediately with it.
My favorite pistol that I found is the one on elongation.
Ooh.
I don't know why you picked it up. So what's your favorite? Do you have a favorite multiplayer map? Is this it? Sanctuary?
There's a lot of them. I don't really have one go-to. Blood Gulch is probably the first time I played Halo. Was in Blood Gulch.
Talking is hard today.
Yeah,
Pretty classic. Hey, who's up on? There's a guy on ring 3.
Surprisingly, the first ever campaign map I think I played was the last one. Is the Maw?
Really?
Yeah. Because my friends had already played through
Oh,
the
so
campaign.
you showed up at the end?
So I showed up and like they were just playing that because it was the cool thing to do.
Okay.
So I'd already like seen the flood and all that.
Somebody's throwing grenades at me.
But yeah, favorite multiplayer. There's a lot of them.
That's fair.
There's a lot.
That's fair. This one's up there for me. My favorite, I think, is Turf.
Turf is good.
I just like how ridiculous it is. It is the most ridiculous thing.
What's the Wizard remake? Is it Warlock?
Warlord,
Yeah,
Warlock, one
I
of
think
those
it
two.
was Warlock. Warlord might have been the
That might be the anniversary. Yeah.
yeah.
They all kind of look the same. Ray tracing is awesome. Yeah, I don't understand a lot of that.
It's still
looks
kind of
cool.
a foreign concept to me too. It's like per pixel. Who's freaking shooting me? It's like per pixel checking how light bounces off of surfaces. It's absurd, like how much processing power it needs. It almost seems inefficient, but I'm not an engineer, so
Yeah, I don't get it, right? It's just whatever. It looks pretty. Okay, cool.
pretty much.
One map, one mode. Do you have one map or one multiplayer map, one multiplayer mode that you would play?
If I had to choose, let's go with like one flag CTF on Zanzibar.
Ooh.
We'll just keep it
All
old
right.
school.
Off
Yeah.
like a ASIM. All right.
Yeah. I just like that objective-based, asymmetrical.
Rossi says blue team is shooting you.
Yeah, I know.
Working on it.
I almost got that one.
We're working on it. I'm sure I'm looking the wrong way.
And Sanctuary was just a fun one, though, because you have that huge tree out in the distance. You have the waterfalls coming down from the temples or whatever these
yeah.
are.
Yeah, I definitely like this. Is one of my, like, as far as symmetrical maps go, this is one of my favorite ones. I tend to prefer, I've come to realize over time, I come to prefer asymmetrical and vertical maps.
Oh, yeah, vertical.
And I don't know why, other than, I'm sure somebody will tell me it's because I'm bad, which, okay, that's fine. But yes, asymmetrical and vertical are my preferences. Favorite Halo, including New Reach. Do you mean multiplayer or campaign?
What's New Reach?
I assume they mean the MCC Reach.
Yeah.
My favorite are people are like, I want a sequel to Halo Reach. And it's like, well, welcome to 2001. It's called Halo Combat Evolved.
Halo Reach 2.
Hey.
They all come back as zombies. Spoiler alert.
Dang. Too soon. Multiplayer. My favorite multiplayer is probably this, tied with Halo 5. Like, Halo 5 is the most fun I've had in Halo multiplayer since Halo 2, I think. So, for me, those are my favorites.
And a lot of it, I think, for me being 2, followed with 3. But then 1's pretty close, too. I used to work on this thing called XB Connect back in the day.
Oh, okay. Nice.
And that was one of the tools that... There was several. There was, like, Games by Arcade at the time. There was XSplit, I think X-Link Kai.
Right. I think some of those are still around.
Yeah. XB Connect was one of the big ones, and it pretty much tricked your Xbox into thinking your LAN was connected online.
Yep.
So you could play games like, Combat
Halo
Evolved
1.
online, which was crazy, and cable internet was the big hot thing back then.
Yep.
And it's like, how do you get your modem connected to other people and your home network with the router? And it was all kind of new. Nowadays it's just like, yep, you plug it in, you got Wi-Fi, great. But back then there was a lot of settings, port forwarding,
Yep, you
weird
had to
stuff.
pretend, yeah,
You
it
had
was
to do
crazy.
a lot of weird stuff. And yeah, I was working on that at the time, so I was really involved with the community back then.
Very cool. So you're definitely been around a bit.
Been around the block a few times.
Nice. I'm seeing there's some pretty funny puns in chat about Halo Reach. They said Halo Reach reach harder. Noble Six is a zombie, so he's not dead, he's just undead. Halo 2 or Halo Reach 2 cruise control, I think I saw. Reach 4, the final chapter.
I mean, no one really knows what happened to 6.
I mean, he's dead. He's dead. Don't tell me you're one of those.
I mean,
he's dead.
I didn't really see it.
He's dead.
The camera cut.
He's dead. I would pick up the needler. Best gun. Best gun, second only to the shotgun.
I've always been a big carbine person.
Carbine's fun.
Ever since I first saw elites holding it in one of the screenshots back in the day, I was like, what's that gun?
That's pretty good. No, he's not dead. He is dead. You can tweet Grim Brother 1 and ask him.
Dead. Is Jeff watching right now? Jeff!
Jeff, are you in chat?
Jeff!
Paul says, oh no, he's one of them. Cut the stream.
There is a physical string for the mic,
There
so
is.
you could cut
I could
that.
just, yeah. I would not want to have to pay for it.
Who's
Breaking
showing me?
news, 6 is still dead.
XLR cables aren't that expensive.
No, not at all.
Might be worth
Hey, that guy would walk around the corner right into me.
it. No! That was a nice double kill for them.
Why would you quit?
We lost 1 on each, right at the game over.
I'm gonna
Yeah, why
assume
would
they got dropped.
Hopefully.
Why would you quit? Why? Literally the last kill. I don't see Jeff in chat yet,
No.
but he may not be there. But he's dead.
There's,
Sweet Grim Brother
there's
1.
a different spelling of Jeff.
Yep.
Maybe that's...
Halo Reach 2 Combat Guardians. My game got disconnected. Is that what just happened? Which one were you, Nun Bombs?
Will they still get ice nameplate?
I'm going to take a screenshot of this real quick so I can grab those names if they don't show up. Because you did play most of it.
Yeah.
That one All right, fine.
We'll give it to you.
You get a pass. The people that quit 5 kills in, no. No, you got to complete the game. So, double with the sword the Sangheili way. GG. GG, Leo. GG.
Can I dual wield swords?
What game are we playing? We are playing some Halo MCC. Ed Kemper. Okay, well, I take it back. You don't get the nameplate because you killed me a bunch. I'm kidding. Swell, yes. Swell was in there. GG's. That's okay. That's right. I remember seeing your Twitter now.
I need more ODST in my life. That was a fantastic campaign.
ODST was great.
It was a really good campaign. I remember that was the last one I think I waited in line at midnight for. I had just moved to Florida for school. School was pretty much just starting that September time. That was the first or the last midnight launch I did, I think, for any game. So that was fun.
I don't know why chat won't stay at the bottom for us. All right.
Come
there we
on,
go.
chat.
Alrighty, yeah, Kenny. Since they dropped right at the end, I'll give him the skin. That's why I grabbed a screenshot.
Mystic Noble, good question. What's my opinion on Waterworks Halo 2 map? I like it a lot.
Do you like making the stuff fall?
I like making stuff fall. It's a bit big for 8v8 even, but I like it. For some reason, I have an obsession with subterranean stuff.
Okay.
Any kind of underground cavernous space.
So are you the one that goes and gets lost mining in Minecraft?
I'm pretty good about putting the torch on the right side of the tunnel.
Oh no, I just go and then I get lost and I tell K5 to come get me because I don't know where I am, and then he gets mad because he doesn't know where I am, and then he finds me because I have no more supplies, and he wants to know why, and it's because I've thrown away picks and stuff because I had no more room for coal.
Do you play with coordinates on XYZ?
Yes.
Yeah.
We at least use coordinates because otherwise we would be so much trouble.
Sometimes you can, I'm going to say it, dig straight up. That's a good way to get out.
Can be.
You can put a torch under you, and then any sand or gravel will fall and break on that torch. That's a good trick right there. But if it's lava, you're done. You're done.
Just hold a bucket of water on you. Quickly dump it. And then get immortalized in obsidian. Yeah. Last time she made me get on her. See, he was part of the panda crew.
800,000 meters to home.
And then the panda died.
Well, each block in the game is actually one square meter or 1 cubic meter. So that's like a lot of blocks.
Remember when I told you that we brought it home and then the panda died?
Yep.
He was part of it. He rage quit. And the next time he came on, he was like, why am I over here? We're like, well, because you rage quit. He's like, I have nothing on me but this map. I'm dying, and I'm just going to respawn at spawn. All right, we're going to play some more.
Let's do it.
Halo 2 Anniversary. Ready? 4v4?
You're pressing the button.
Here we go. Yeah, but what do you do when you pop up on the bottom of the ocean?
Am I idling? I might be idling.
Okay.
I'm no longer idling.
Here we go. Wiggle your sticks. Here we go. But yeah, Minecraft is one of the, like the first time actually Paul and I played it, we booted it up and we're like, man, this is great. This is like our friend had been playing it nonstop. We're like, we want to see what this is about. We bought it, we loaded in a game. Come to find out, we got like the world's worst spawn. This is like back on the 360, right? The original. Like we even went into it in creative mode, like the same thing. We're like, let's see. There was like no resources. There was nothing. Nothing. It was impossible.
Yeah, the other day I was playing. I started a new world, and I started out on this like little like deserted island. There's no trees, and trees are like one of the most important things to start with. So I was like, okay, well I guess I have to go swim a minute that way. Bob in the water. Okay, great. It was terrible.
No sharks.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
We got drowned though.
Yeah, those are pretty rough.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, I noticed that. They just kind of keep showing up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Ender dungeon wasn't even complete. That's right. We didn't have an end because there was no end. There was no dungeon. It was so bad.
You're like, I can't even finish the game.
No, it was bad.
Oh man, this is like a double.
Yeah.
We're playing the sequel to Sanctuary.
We're getting the.
Look at those. Look at. I'm just gonna stop. Yeah, I'm gonna get shot at, but look at this. Look at those birds flying by.
Look at the skybox.
Can I live here?
It was pretty.
Liz says yes. So.
All right. Liz, you can tell his wife that he's moving to Sanctuary.
She'll probably go too. There's plenty of land.
Gartzke added the glowy eyes to the drown. That was you?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
I code the game every now and then too, a little bit.
All right. Yeah, it was definitely, the first time I saw those guys, it was a little creepy. Also, what's the rules on the traveling merchant spawn?
Oh, it's just all over the place. They're supposed to spawn near your villages, but you'll kind of find them in the middle of nowhere as well. There's only supposed to be one in your area at the time, but I've seen like 2 or 3 of them standing next to each other.
This world that we're currently working on, the Panda world, our house is built out in the water. We have dug underwater, like we've built underneath, like it's subterranean, it's underwater, it's really pretty, there's fish and stuff, like we have really pretty stuff going. The traveling merchant spawned in our house. In our turtle pen and squished all the turtle eggs.
Hashtag no limits? Gee, the turtle eggs, are you serious?
Yeah, it was pretty rough. It was pretty rough. We were like, what is this? We made a house on the ocean and leaked water into the basement to have an indoor pool. That's true. We had stoves outside.
The water physics are like a thing in and of itself in Minecraft. They're so weird.
I just like the ones
still
that
don't
are
understand
super inconsistent. Like when you break a block on the edge, it's like, hey, okay, this is going to kill me. No, it's not. There's somebody up here. You have a rocket launcher. I don't know where you went. Oh, there you are. I found you.
This map is way too distracting for how beautiful it is.
You definitely have better brightness than I do.
Really?
Mine is kind of dark.
Yeah, yours looks dark. I'm not sure if that's my angle, though.
I think it's just.
And see, now I'm getting killed because I'm.
That's okay.
It happens. Social stream.
Exactly.
It happens.
I just got attacked by everybody. Oh, look, chat is moving again. And
Also, I apologize for my congestion if I sound super
Battle
Californian
Creek,
or something.
Beaver Creek, or Battle Canyon?
Yeah,
Battle Creek.
Choose. Beaver Creek's the first one, right? And then Battle Creek.
Battle Creek is the first one, I think. Beaver Creek is the second one.
Yeah. And then
Okay.
Battle Canyon was in Reed?
Battle Canyon is...
Gosh.
It might be the anniversary one?
Maybe.
I don't know. Okay, I'm going to pay attention now because I've died 3 times in a row to this sniper.
I like the first one.
I like the unnecessary ladders. Halo CE ladders. What's popping in Minecraft? I mean...
Everything's popping. It's been crazy
You guys have a
lately.
ton of stuff happening, right?
Ton, yeah. We just released a Village and Pillage update a little while ago. That's been our big thing this year. We're getting really close to launching early access for Minecraft Earth, which is the mobile game. And then sometime in probably spring next year, we're going to be doing Minecraft Dungeons, which is a completely new title as well.
I'm kind of excited for that one.
It's going to be cool.
It looks kind of cool. Yeah, he really is targeting me. That's not nice. Battle Creek, Beaver Creek, yeah, that's what I thought. Let's see. What else can we ask? What's your favorite thing to do in Minecraft?
Favorite thing to do is really just building and exploring. Those are the big things that I enjoy doing. I don't really go big with my builds. Sometimes, like last year, I built a skyscraper. Or was that this year? I don't remember when. I built a really big skyscraper in survival, so I had to go and get every single block.
Right.
I fell off of it so many times when building it. That was pretty rough, but the end result was nice. But overall, I just like doing that. My wife and I have been going for a lot of the achievements lately and just trying to...
That's what Panda World has turned into. It's been an achievement hunting world, and like we've got the elytra from the end, and I'm watching my friend try to get the achievement because there's an achievement for falling with the elytra at a certain speed through this like 1 by 1, basically 1 block.
Yeah.
And I'm watching him, and he's killing himself over and over because he keeps missing. And I said, "What are you doing? Why not just build like a little tunnel?" And he was like, "But that won't work." And I was like, "I think it'll work. Just build a tunnel and then jump down and fly." He's like, "Oh,
Maybe it will.
that's a smart thing." After he killed himself like 4 times.
Yeah, I don't remember the exact criteria, but it was like you have to go like 50 meters a second or something.
Yeah, you have to do something silly.
So you have to really build up your speed and then fly through this 1
Yeah.
block hole, and it's brutal. I am terrible at this game.
Eric Ibu, you're making an Assassin's Creed Atlantis-inspired city. Okay, well, I'm gonna need to see pictures of that when you're
That
done.
sounds pretty epic.
Because Atlantis and Odyssey is really pretty.
Yeah, and just seeing the things that people build, like every Tuesday we do our community showcase stream. And it's a blast to see like the different skill levels of like what people do. Sometimes it's a smaller build, sometimes it's like this huge grand city.
I've seen stuff and I don't understand it. Like, I don't understand how people... I guess for me, the hard thing I have is the hardest part for me is visualizing it and seeing it in my head, and then they just are like, and here's my palace. And so I don't...
How did you do it?
I just want like a little 3x3 room and like put a bed and a box and call it good, right?
It's really starting small, figuring out the best way to use the blocks, and then coming up with something big, and then taking that knowledge from all those little smaller builds you did, and then just kind of putting it together. Plus the collaboration front, where it's like, I'm going to do this, you're going to do that, leaning on each other's strengths to really build something grand.
So you haven't met my friends. We are not nice to each other, and so I don't trust them. I don't trust them very much to like do what I ask, like to not troll me or not like build a pitfall. H2AR is a monster. Yeah, I keep forgetting to pick that thing up. I'm done. I'm dead.
Oh yeah, it does have the assault rifle.
It does.
One of my favorite things that was missing from Halo 2 was the assault rifle, but it had like the 60-round clip, the kind of bigger cone of fire, so it was really the SMG was the assault rifle.
They put an AR into this one.
Yep.
It's right there. I'll pick it up.
Halo 3 had it was kind of more like that mid-range.
Halo 3 feels like a marshmallow shooter. Like a little pea shooter. Sam exposed. What did they do?
I know for Halo 3 they wanted a weapon that couldn't be zoomed in, like it didn't have a zoom on it or a scope, and they didn't want one that could be dual wielded, so they kind of had that mid. Match lost.
Have you ever heard of Worm Online? That game was very influential for the OG Minecraft.
Not sure
Asking
about
you, not
Worm
me.
Online. I'll have to look into that one. I know about like Infiniminer and Dwarf Fortress. Those were incredibly influential for Minecraft.
Somebody
I'm not
says
sure
they
about
have the
Worm Online.
Titanic
That would be
in
cool.
Minecraft. Please tell me it's to scale. You don't trust
Sick.
us. You delete forged floors. Look. I mean, I got nothing. Paul, you want to tell them about the best thing that happened to you in Minecraft?
Tell me now.
With the lava and the snow. Not you like killing yourself in lava, but the other one.
We have so many stories of just dying in lava. One time I died in lava. I was doing a solo stream.
Oh no, you're by yourself. You should probably leave. I guess I may have accidentally left you.
Oh no.
You probably should. There you go.
Okay,
Join
now I
me
can just
again.
join back up. Well, now I'm just failing
That's
miserably.
okay. There you go. Now you can join me again. I don't know how I accidentally left you.
Why would you do this? I'm all
Yes, I
alone.
do delete forge floors. That's why I don't forge. Problem solved. I just don't do it. I love this. I was on top of snow, minding my own business. All of a sudden, it melted and I fell into lava. He was like it was just on the top world, and there was a bunch of snow, but then there was a lava pit. But it was one of those things where if you guys have played Minecraft, the snow is not a full block, right? Yeah. It's just a little tiny layer. It was just that, but there was no block under it. So he was just walking forward, and he walked over, and like just fell straight.
There's some weird like world generation because technically it's supposed to have a supporting block, but when the world first generates, everything's procedurally generated. Sometimes sand, gravel, or snow won't have a supporting block, and if you break one of them, then all of them around break and just fall.
That's terrifying
exactly
to do in the
what
desert.
Happened with that snow.
What is it Paul does for Minecraft? Paul does nothing for Minecraft. Paul is in chat.
Paul gets killed in Minecraft.
Yes.
Apparently.
We're gonna search again. 3, 2, 1, go.
Action.
This is Matt, Kenny. If you're asking what Matt does, Matt is on the community team at Minecraft.
And I get to do live streams. I write part of the change logs for the game. So every time we do an update and you read what's new, we write some of that stuff.
That's pretty cool.
And I do a lot of secret things that I don't really talk about.
I mean, don't we all?
Community managers have to wear a lot of hats. You just mentioned you're doing like Photoshop stuff, you know.
Yep.
It's whatever really has to be done that the rest of the team doesn't have time to do. We got to jump in and do it.
Sorry, I sleep in Minecraft. I am not on the community team.
You cannot rest right now. There are monsters nearby.
Oh, that is the funniest thing. So the same, like one of those same worlds as like the three of us were playing. Also, I can show you where that really useless pistol is in this map. It's right here.
I'm going for the brute shot.
Here's this useless pistol.
Wonderful. I will be sure not to use it.
We were in we built our little house, right?
Wait, no, I didn't get the kill.
And we had our beds down, and everybody went to sleep, and Paul's bed was literally right next to Cheese's, but he couldn't sleep because there was a monster like right behind him apparently, but anytime he would move his bed, the monster would move. It was so good. It was so good. I try to ignore the existence of Minecraft. Minecraft is fun. I don't like...
It's not for everybody. I'll be the first person to admit that, but it's definitely a fun game. Some people ignore it because they know they're going to get addicted to it.
That's fair.
Which is totally fine.
Like it feels like a very creative form of Legos with like no permanence, right?
And it's definitely not a kid's game. I know one of the kind of misconceptions is it's a kid's game. It's definitely what we call a family-friendly game. There's a lot of kids who play the game.
A lot.
But there's a lot of depth to it, especially like, when you get into redstone and all that stuff. There's a lot of depth to it. It's definitely
I can make a door open with redstone and that's about it.
Yeah, it gets
I don't understand how people make like songs. And they're just like, yeah, no problem. You just whip this out. I don't understand.
Yeah, some of the, as a community manager, I get to interact with a lot with the community. Sometimes, I go to an event and there's, a kid who wants to, take a selfie with me and they're like, 10 or whatever.
Speaking of events,
but other times,
you just got back from one.
I did, yeah. I was in Sao Paulo, Brazil for a Brazil game show, showing off dungeons.
How was that?
It was wild. It was wild. It was a busy show. It was like 300 and something thousand attendees or something.
That's so many people.
Yeah.
So many people in such a place that's already crazy.
Yeah.
Because Brazil can be insane.
Have you been?
I have not been to it itself. I've been to some other countries in South America. But I've heard and I've had friends from Brazil and they're like, just don't.
It's a dense city.
So just don't bother.
It's a lot of fun though. The food was really good.
Oh, I believe that.
That was fun.
So, let's see. Me still up at 9 a.m. Help. Did you tell Matt about how we used to play? I don't know what that's supposed to reference.
You don't play anymore is what I'm getting.
We do. Actually, I was just like last week.
Yeah. Side note, one of the things I loved about Halo 2 was the bump mapping. Are you familiar with bump mapping? Like the textures and how this is pretty much flat, but the the light hits the texture and makes it look like it has
Yes.
depth. It was huge at the time too, and I always geek out looking at all the nooks and crannies of a map.
Excuse me, this guy's shooting at me when I'm trying to look at the skybox. I just want to look. I still like the outside too, like
Yeah.
the space screen and everything.
Looking at Earth.
Exactly. I don't want to. I just shot my teammate. It's my bad.
Just the problem. And then like Halo 5, there's that one level underwater, and there's like the giant,
Fathom.
yeah, and there's like the whale things that
Timmy!
swim by.
I think his name is Timmy.
Timmy, sir.
Oh yeah,
I get so distracted just looking at like how good everything looks. Same thing
Yep.
with Gears of War. I'm like, these maps are beautiful.
Yep.
Shot, dead.
And that we took over villages and/or dismantled entire villages and just moved them to more important places.
So you guys are on the pillage side of Village and Pillage.
Yeah. Well, like one time we were playing and we came across a quote-unquote village, but it was literally just a single blacksmith. And he even had like his little gravel road and everything, and our friend got really mad and was like, "Why is he here? This makes no sense." We wound up taking everything. We took his entire house, like dismantled it, broke it, even took his road, and then just left him. It was great. I'm just
You're
trying
like,
to.
okay, bye.
Yeah. Thanks for all your
Gotta
materials.
Take the
Goodbye.
villager with you.
So we've done that. Our house in this panda world is now actually qualifies as a village, because we have like 6 or 7 villagers that live in there with us for trading purposes. So we've basically recreated a new little village for us. It's kind of crazy.
And then you could get like a little minecart track and like relocate them, just push them in the cart.
Yep, we've done that.
Or ice boat.
I have moved an ocean monument. That is impressive.
Is that Rossi in there? Yep.
Yes.
I knew it. As soon as you said it, I knew it was Rossi.
That just sounds tedious.
It's a big accomplishment. I can feel some gratification. Not gratification. Is that the
Pride?
word? Yeah.
Sense of accomplishment?
Yeah, that's the one.
Are your villagers' living conditions human? Yes, they have beds, they have crops, they have little tool things, they have all the things
They have enough
need.
space to like live.
Yeah.
They're not crammed in.
No, they're not in like a little pen.
Okay, good.
No,
You gotta take care of those guys.
they're renting. Where do villagers get their items from? We gave them, like, they have their little crops and like their work benches, and we've got a whole system going on. And by that I mean it's all cheese. I just show up and go mining or sit underwater and look at all the fish. Because now we built one of those constructs so I can sit underwater.
Yeah. You see all the tropical fish?
Yes.
There's thousands of different ones.
I'm so excited. We're building a fish tank, a bigger one, and so we need to go catch more fish.
That was one of the coolest features. Like in the office, when we decided what we were going to do, Update Aquatic, everyone's like freaking out. They're like, it's gonna be sick. We're gonna do so many cool things. And they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna make, glass is gonna be better for seeing through water. We're gonna have all of these like actual physical fish. First thing everyone in the office wanted to do was just build aquariums. We're like, yes, aquariums.
We are actually in the process. I mentioned our house is underwater, so naturally we are building our house a double wall aquarium around our house, so we can drop fish in between because we don't see enough as they swim around. We tried to put a drowned in there, but it didn't work. He like despawned.
Yeah.
And then he attacked Paul actually.
I think if you name him, if you get a name
We
tag,
named him.
Did he still despawn?
He still despawned.
Oh, snap.
Well, and by despawn, I mean he somehow escaped because it was really funny because then 5 was out swimming around and he was getting attacked by him. Mending books are fantastic and I don't catch them enough from the fishing rods.
You just gotta grind.
Yes. Hey, we won one.
Yay!
Excellent.
I got 5 kills. Jeez.
Hey, that works.
You got 15.
I need my mending
terrible at this
books.
game. It's because people
Excuse
are
me.
watching.
Me slaughtering the 30th villager offspring after it fails to be a librarian. Oh my god. Yeah, it was funny because like my friend named him King Triton because
Yeah.
he was one of the Trident guys, and so he was in the wall swimming around, and he just was gone. And 5 went to go leave, and he started yelling about getting attacked by King Triton because he was right there trying to kill him. So
King Triton.
yes. So
Poseidon.
what else are you playing these days?
What else am I playing? I've been playing a lot of Destiny 2.
All right.
That's been a lot of fun.
PC or console?
Console on
All right.
Xbox.
I'm very much a fan. I've turned it on and it works.
Yeah,
Like, I have a PC, but I much prefer, like, this is much easier.
exactly. That's where I'm at. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of that. My wife and I have been playing Zelda Link's Awakening. We just
okay.
we swap off controllers, so that's a lot of fun. We've made it to, I think we beat the 4th dungeon.
That's such a cute game.
That's a fun game.
It's so pretty.
Link's Awakening is my favorite game of all time, so they remade it,
Oh.
and I'm like, you're remaking my favorite game.
Mine is also a Zelda game, but it's not Link's Awakening.
Nice.
It's Link to the Past.
Link to the Past is good.
It's my all-time favorite video game ever.
Nice. And then we just got done with Untitled Goose Game as well.
Ooh.
So that was fun. Another where we just swap between and yell
Look,
and go, this person, no, get the
All I
kid's
would
glasses.
do is just go honk, 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 honk. That's all I would do.
It's fun.
How long are you guys going to be playing? We got probably maybe 2 more games in us. We're going to search again. You ready?
Here we go.
3, 2, 1, go. I was Chef Boyard de Claw. All right. GG's. Hi, Luminously. Welcome. I like the background wall. This? Or, wait, unless you're talking something else.
Look at all this fiction.
Yeah. And we got
So
the
good.
newest book right here. Liz was on top of things. This is our new one.
Is that shiny?
This is shiny.
Wow.
It is. This is okay.
Yeah, there's the shine.
Yep.
Holographic.
This is the sequel to this one.
Silent Storm.
Yeah. I'm actually going to stack them both because I can. Whew. Let's see. Can you see them? There.
I like it.
And we got the cool little coasters. We got our own set for down here now.
Those are cool. I have the A button.
We have an X and a Y button too, guys. Don't worry. See, we have them all.
I also
You could play the Halo Minecraft. You are late. We played the Minecraft world earlier. That was the first thing we did.
Check the VOD after this.
Well, that's rude. I don't know who you're yelling at, but that is rude, Mr. Gold Boomstick.
I have a cool tip for you guys I'm going to give you after this. I always, actually, I'll just give it to you now. I turned on a Mixer chat to only be rank 5 and above.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, and it gets rid of a lot of that.
Not a bad
And if
idea.
it happens, then I feel even
well,
better.
some of them are, yeah, but like most of our chat is pretty decent.
If they follow and watch for like 10 minutes, they'll hit level 5.
That's true.
Yeah.
What's the tape? Yeah. 2019. What's a tape? What do we got in here? We got 4G.
It's a thing, and you put it in, and all the tape flies out.
Remember having to rewind
Yeah.
VHS tapes? The mods here are pros. Yeah, we got some pretty good mods.
The mods are clutch.
Our mods are pretty great. I'm going to go this way.
All right, we're back on
Ford
Sanctuary.
is taking the sniper. I'm going to go get... I should walk in front of him, right? This is how this works?
I will not
fell.
be distracted by the beautiful scenery. Ah, dead.
Stream is finally in 1080p. All hail Liz. All right, Liz, you did it. I don't
made
know
it.
what you did, but you did it.
We did good, guys. Let's go home.
You did it. Hey, I got a kill. Okay.
Unless you were a heathen and didn't rewind tapes.
Hey.
You rewind that before you put it back in the box. You'd be a good person.
That was always like the best worst thing, right? Too lazy to take the 30 seconds to rewind it, put it
Yeah.
back in the box, get yelled at.
Do you remember the sound it made?
Yes. Remember that there used to be a rewind appliance?
Yeah.
Because I don't know what was so taxing about using the the VCR, but like there was an actual VHS rewind thing. Do you remember this, Liz?
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand. I think we had one, and I still don't really know why.
I feel like there could have been a business for like take your all your VHS tapes, drop them off for an hour, and then
Man, that would have been a great way to earn a couple bucks as a kid, right?
someone rewinds them all.
I will rewind all your tapes.
Got that kid down the street on the corner, and he'll do it for $5.
Digital lawn mowing, basically.
Yeah. Upkeep my entertainment library, please.
And you left it on No, I Am Your Father, Vampire Strikes Back for your 6-year-old me to get spoiled. Poor Paul.
When I think about the first Star Wars I saw, I feel like it was actually Return of the Jedi because I was a kid and I just put it in. I had no idea what I was doing. My aunt had all the VHS ones. So I feel like Return of the Jedi was actually the first Star Wars I saw. And as a kid, I didn't really care
Right.
what the first one I saw was.
One of my friend's fathers claimed that rewinding in the VCR was stressful on the motor, so insisted we rewind in the rewinder so as not to shorten the VCR's lifespan. I have no idea if there was any truth to this, but that's why he had one. I feel like that's probably exactly why they sold a rewinder.
How much did the rewinder cost? Because like, I feel like like when you bought the NES back in the day, like that thing was not cheap.
No.
Like even games back in the day were like expensive and they weren't consistent. Like
They've all
nowadays.
been like 60, like they've been $60 for a while,
Yeah,
I feel like.
but like I feel like on like the 64, when you wanted to buy like Majora's Mask, it was like $80. It was not consistent
Right.
in price. I think it depended on where you bought it. And
Mongooses or mongooses? Like, what's the plural of mongoose?
I'm gonna go with mongoose.
This, you're
I saw
really
that.
disappointing
I saw
me
that
here.
the other day when you guys were streaming.
We actually were having this conversation yesterday with John. Definitely mongooses. Because that's my
I mean,
my
what
verdict.
do the lore masters say?
I'm pretty sure it's mongooses, like as far as technical terms. But
Mongooses.
let's see. I had another question for you. Oh,
I wouldn't
hang on,
say
there's
I'm
a guy
an
there.
English wizard. I'm just a regular
There's
wizard.
a guy there.
No, want the turret.
I killed. I've already lost. It's okay. I have a shotgun. I got the lottery cannonball, but it's a little bit better.
Our team is doing amazing, not thanks to me.
I just now saw the score. Well, this is.
I don't want to look at the score. Just cover my eyes on this. Okay, it doesn't pop up unless I want it to.
Yeah, there you go.
Perfect.
I'm just gonna walk over here. All right, I'll take an assist. Let's see. Any weird hobbies?
I just play a lot of games mostly.
A lot of games. What's your favorite? Do you have a favorite movie or anything? Like, do you do a lot of movies or not so much?
Yeah, I watch movies. I think
favorites?
favorite movie of all time, Casablanca.
Okay, old school.
Old school. I like the simplicity. It's interesting even when characters are just doing small talk. I'm like, this is interesting. I don't know. There's something about that film is really good.
All right, I have actually never seen it.
Yeah. In terms of weird hobbies, I wouldn't say weird, but my wife owns a horse. And
Oh.
I know she wants me to get back into riding some more. So.
Did you ride before meeting her?
No.
Okay.
No.
So basically make friends with your wife to go horseback riding. Taking notes here. Taking notes. There's a guy over here. I'm just going to fire wildly and pretend I'm hitting him. Let's see. What else? Cover movies. Other than Brazil, do you get to travel much?
Not really. Might be going to Spain next week, depending on how things play out in Spain right now.
As you do.
As you do. For Minecraft business.
Nice.
Yeah,
There are worse things, right?
Yeah.
What'd you want to be when you grew up? Like, because working in video games, I don't know about you, but for me, working in video games was never a thing that people did.
Yeah.
Games just kind of happened,
They
and
kinda
people were
happened.
like, no, you want to be a teacher, you want to be a vet, you want to do all this, like, other stuff.
I went through so many things. At one point, I think I kind of wanted to be a cop, and then at one point, I wanted to be like a photographer. I actually went to school for film initially.
Horses
and then,
are scary. Casablanca is a classic. I've never seen Casablanca.
Put it on the list. Yeah, overall, it wasn't until high school where it kind of became something that I thought I could possibly do as a career, and that was kind of like when I started working with like XB Connect and all that. MyGamerCard.net, which
Oh, I remember that.
yeah, Morgan, who I get to see him almost every year. He comes for PAX. He was the owner of that website. You know, I kind of started working on that website and doing some like graphic stuff with them and some web stuff. And it wasn't really until then and volunteering with those places that I kind of really felt like, oh, I could actually maybe get a career out of this.
Very cool.
And then, of course, when I moved to Seattle looking for game jobs, then, you know,
Okay.
stuff opened up at Xbox. First, I started out as a tester. It wasn't for me. I didn't like doing it. I was part of a Xbox certification, making sure, you know, updates and games themselves were compliant and able to
It's all
be
important
pushed out.
stuff, right? Because, like, I feel like this is one of those things that you don't realize when you're on the consumer end.
Yeah.
It just, a game shows up and it works or it doesn't.
Yeah.
There's a lot of steps going through there.
There's a lot, you know, even just things like if I were to, you know, throw my controller across the room and the batteries fly out, the little prompt appearing that says like, hey, your controller was disconnected. That's a requirement of the console or Xbox console.
Right.
So that's something that we have to like check and make sure that happens in like every scenario.
Right.
Just to be like, this meets the quality bar.
Just make sure my laptop doesn't fall asleep on me here. I see an Outlook pop up, so I'm sure it's going to tell me to restart my computer soon because,
IT wants you to update.
look, IT can wait.
IT wants you to back up your OneDrive folders. Would you like
Turn
to
it
back
all
up
off.
your desktop
No.
and your documents?
I want to back up nothing. Just no. Let's see. MyGamerCard.net. Yep.
That was-
Favorite snake from Metal Gear? I didn't know there was.
Naked Snake,
There we go.
the original big boss.
All right.
Yeah. None of this
okay.
Venom Snake.
Chat is being silly again. Halo Infinite Beta when it's ready.
Good
Excuse me.
answer.
I'm getting very good at saying when it's ready.
Yep. Same thing with us. We got so many things going on with Minecraft. It's like, when's it going to be? It's like, these things take
I have a Discord
time.
emoji for you. It literally says when it's ready.
I got the
I'm getting a lot-
shruggy.
Yes, I do that a lot too. It's my favorite. Jiro lives on the edge. All right, we're going to do one more. You
Here
guys
we
ready?
go.
Halo 2 Anniversary Slayer. 3, 2, 1. I need to wiggle my sticks. And no, not any. I goofed up the presets. Stand by.
10, 9,
No.
8.
No. Okay. Go. Go, 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 go.
We need to make an oven emoji for infinite. Can you get the shruggy emoji that goes in like a ring? So it like continuously, like infinitely is a shruggy?
I would like to actually have an oven that you open, and then you open the oven, and then the shruggy guy just pops out when it's done. I like your hair. Thank you.
Get the easy bake oven with the infinite logo on it.
There we go.
Yeah.
I wonder if Unicheck works at 343. I mean, that's what I hear. That's what they tell me, yeah.
I might have seen him around once or twice.
There's a lot of snakes. Okay, I've never played a Metal Gear
There are
game.
4 snakes in Metal Gear. Okay, we got Solid Snake, Liquid Snake, Venom, Naked, Solidus. I'm pretty sure there's at least 5. I might be missing some. I'm a big Metal Gear person, too.
I have never played a Metal Gear
I'm pretty
game.
much just like a game lore junkie. Gears, Destiny, Halo, Metal Gear, Zelda.
So have you read any of the Halo books?
I have, yeah. The last ones I really read was Hunters in the Dark.
Okay.
I did the audiobook for that. I did Fall of Reach, The Flood, and was it First Strike?
First
back in
Strike
the
is
day?
good.
Just to figure out what was happening, between Halo 1 and 2.
Okay. Well, if you want good Halo books about Chief,
Yep.
that one definitely should read Silent Storm.
Yeah, I got to do that.
Wait, I forgot about Venom, even though you literally just mentioned him.
Yep.
I get a mixer vibe from Sam's hair. Well, it wasn't intentional. I went in to get my hair redone in blue, and then she was like, "We got all these new colors," and I said, "Oh, they're all really pretty." Does Snickerdoodle work at Bungie? No. Because then I would be on Destiny and not Halo, and that would make me sad panda, because I like Halo. This guy has a sword, so I'm going to not chase him. Oh, I killed him. Now I'm going to chase him, because I want the gun.
I was really happy that this map made it onto Master Chief Collection. This is one of the maps I think Certain Affinity did. Pretty sure. It was part of like the last map pack, and it wasn't on the disc.
Yeah,
so,
no, this was definitely a DLC map.
Yeah, so once the DLC, or once the Xbox Live servers for Xbox One went down, you couldn't get this map anymore until Master Chief came out. So I was like,
well,
yes.
you could always just play it in CE and Connect.
True.
Just play Derelict. Tell them what your dream said, Metal Gear. Yeah, I had a dream one time that Metal Gear was like a side-scrolling Pac-Man.
What?
I don't know, man. Paul was somehow in the box or something. I don't remember what it was, but it was a very strange, very, very strange dream. Can you play one more? Well, I don't know about Matt's schedule, but I know I have a lot on my plate still for this afternoon.
What time is it? I might be able to do one more.
We'll see. We'll see how long this one takes.
I'll lean on you for this.
All right. It's funny because I actually hadn't played this map a lot until I was watching somebody stream the other night. Like, this is the only map in Halo 2, and now this is the only one I'm getting. I'm being shot at. I have just gone in circles.
I need my shield to come back. Come on. I need Uni to like coach me at this game. Does he give coaching?
It's a lot of don't die, don't die.
Okay. Yeah,
Because sometimes that's more important than like getting a kill, right? It's just not dying.
Sometimes I just like run straight in, and I'm like, maybe I should have just held back and gotten my shield up. But if I'm doing that, are people watching going to be like, coward, get in there, get into the fray?
I'm dead. I'm just gonna nade myself because there's 2 people there. Maybe I'll get somebody. No, I got them both one shot. Do you like District the map?
District is that's the Vista map.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that! You knew.
It's big. It's kind of confusing, especially with like the parking garages and stuff.
Yes.
But it's a cool map. I seem to get it a lot when I play
Big Team.
When I play Big Team.
It
definitely grew on me.
It definitely is a lot of it in Big Team. I don't know.
And it kind of has that. It's not turf. What's the name on the map? I'm totally blanking. Not Metropolis.
Terminal?
No, it was the Halo 2, the second level of campaign. Why am I blanking? Old Town or something? It's Old Mombasa.
There we go.
It's got that vibe to it, and
Yeah,
some of the areas are incredibly similar. So I like District. And then Uplift, which was the other Vista exclusive. I like that one a lot.
That one's also an MCC.
Because I never really played it when I had Vista.
I did not play much Vista. I was not again, I'm a much more console person than PC, so Vista was never really my cup of tea. I don't even know what just killed me. Find the tornado gun and you went. Outskirts? What kind of music do you listen
Outskirts,
to?
thank you. Music, I'm all over the place. Sometimes I'll listen to some classical stuff like Bobby Darin, Frank Sinatra. Other times I'm
Alright.
listening to like heavy metal like Korn.
As you
I'm
do.
really all over the place with
So
music.
if we turned on your Spotify list, would it be just a whole bunch of nonsense?
Pretty much.
Nice.
Yeah, I listen to a little bit of Dave Matthews.
Okay.
So I'm kind of all over the place in terms of genres, and depends on what I'm wanting to listen to. Some days it's just video game soundtracks.
I do that a lot when I really need a focus, because I mean that's the whole point of the soundtracks, right?
Yeah.
Is that they're there to not distract you too much.
Yeah. If I get into the office one morning and I'm super angry, I'm gonna listen to the heavy stuff. If I'm,
Are you playing?
looking
or
to
we
focus,
just,
or
I have K in a corner.
I'm just dying all the
No,
time.
not you. This guy. I can't tell what he was doing. He was standing in
I'm
a
trying
corner.
to play, Sam. I'm trying. You don't have to call me out.
No,
I'm
no.
just kidding.
Fall Goat was just hiding in a corner and then let me die rather than backsmacking the guy.
Die.
I still have a Windows Vista PC. That's pretty impressive.
That's Rossi too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Halo soundtrack is the best to play in the background of any game. I actually
Which one?
can't. I can't do music while I play video games. I find that really distracting because I start thinking of all that.
Yeah. It depends. If I'm like playing multiplayer, I'm generally talking when I'm playing multiplayer. But if it's like a campaign or something, no, it's got to be the music for that game.
Yeah.
Because it's very much like it's part of the storytelling.
Exactly.
Is the music. It helps set the tone, the mood, and conveys the message. So I'm very much like a campaign purist.
Want to do it at least the first time through.
Yeah.
Are you playing online? Oh, I'm getting stuck in this like scope loop. You know when you're like scoped in, then you get de-scoped, but you're trying to de-scope yourself, and then you scope back in, and it's awful. It's the worst. I like the adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
Oh, I just fell. All right.
I had to like control myself on that, because I don't want to like blow everyone's eardrums out. Rip headphone users.
Yeah.
I'm not used to having the lav mic, so
What do you get? Do you guys just have like one on the table?
it's just the Yeti mic, and it just kind of sits there. And I want these.
We just got these because we used to use headsets, and they were they were a little rough.
Cumbersome.
We still could, but then like it's either I can hear the game and I can talk, and I can't hear you, or
Yeah.
I can hear you and talk and not hear the game. It's like the
What?
trade-off is,
The trade-off is real.
the trade-off is real. I think we could probably squeeze in one more.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, we're gonna squeeze in one more. You guys ready? Halo 2 Anniversary, Slayer only. Here we go.
Oh,
3, 2, 1, go.
I see a question. I want
Sure.
to try answering it. When is the custom game browser coming out for MCC? When it's ready.
There you go.
Yeah.
Matt, what's your favorite Final Fantasy?
Gee, why do you do this to me? I'm gonna go with 8. 8. I like the story a lot.
I've never played one, so it's all
Yeah.
all the same to me.
Back in the day when I was a kid, I wanted to get 8 because I had played the demo back on the old PlayStation demo discs. So
Is this like the thing you could get like with the magazines
yeah, with the
and all
magazine, because we couldn't download anything
Right.
back then, nor would our internet have been able to support it. So really, it was I wanted to get it.
that?
and
Ricari! God dang it. Sorry.
No worries. But yeah, I ended up going to like one of the stores and picking the game up, and it was 7 because I was a kid and had no idea how Roman numerals worked. So I got 7. I had to wait for 8 to come out. But more recently, I really enjoyed 15. It was pretty different. It was a bunch of bros hanging out in the car, and
I've seen screenshots and like pictures. I don't understand a thing that's going on, but all right. The ramen noodle thing, I really don't
that
get.
was weird. There's some weirdness to the game, but it was a fun one to play. So at the end of the day, I'd say 8. 8 was my favorite.
All right. I can't believe you, Ricari.
Oh jeez, oh jeez.
Why would you do this to me? It's actually funny. I was just thinking the other day that it had been forever since I'd heard that, and I was kind of happy. And now here we are. I'm going to die. Oh, nope, I killed him.
Who's got the Banshee?
Oh, no, I forgot that's a thing.
On
I'm
this
dead.
map, it's all about sniper.
Oh, we have a Banshee.
Sniper and Banshee, and then rockets. because
And
Halo
look
2
at
has
that.
the
You
tracking.
know where the leap of faith is. Very nice.
And there goes my dead body. Woo!
Well, that was a failed melee. All right, someone's just saved my butt. Let's see, what else? We talked about Minecraft. We talked about a little bit of Halo. We
Yeah.
talked about your movies. You've read some of the books.
I also read the Greg Bear trilogy.
Oh, okay. That one is
Four
not
other
an easy
ones.
read.
They're pretty involved, but it's that without spoiling anything for those who haven't read it. There's this one scene where they have a bunch of rings kind of parked outside the Forerunner capital, and the way they describe what Halo is actually kind of changed the wording of Halo. Like, oh yeah, Halo's a ring. Yeah, it's a weapon of mass destruction. But when you hear about like several of them parked out front and you see them stacked on top of each other,
It kind of changes like the perspective of like
It-
how big it is and
and it
just
brings a whole new
everything,
meaning to the
right?
term Halo. It's like, oh wow, this is going to destroy all life into the galaxy, compared to, oh my God, what did we build?
Yeah.
And was this a good idea? So that was probably my favorite part of that trilogy, was just giving that whole new meaning to Halo as a term, like as a phrase.
Are there any games coming out next year you're looking forward to?
Too many. Microsoft Flight is kind of one of the first ones that comes to mind.
All right.
Infinite, I'm greatly looking forward to seeing what Scarlet is capable of.
That'll be
And,
interesting.
Minecraft Dungeons is going to be pretty wild. I don't even know what else.
The one
There's
that
so
usually
many.
comes, the one that people usually bring up is Cyberpunk,
Cyberpunk.
but I'm not an RPG person. So.
I love The Witcher, but Cyberpunk hasn't really grabbed me. I'm sure I'll play it.
Alright.
Hasn't really like super grabbed me though.
Yeah, it's one of those I find is just kind of, it's too much for me. Like I would rather play a game where I can play like multiplayer
Yeah.
and hop in, hop out, not worry about it.
Of course, my gamer tag is Deus Ex, so if they ever bring another one of those out, I will be incredibly excited.
Yeah, definitely didn't like that game at all. All right. Hey, I got a kill with the shotgun, Paul, just for you.
Woo.
Halo 2 shotgun, got a kill. I did it. I can retire. Excuse me, after I get this kill.
I don't have any sniper
go.
or anything up here. I feel like I'm going to get sniped up here.
Probably. I've recently been experimenting with a CQB heavy playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 2. Any tips for that?
Don't die.
I mean, that works.
I don't even know how you do that in like the boss fights. It's been so long since I played Metal
I'm
Gear
going to try to
Solid 2.
crash into my house in Flight Sim. Amazing. I think you're actually the second person I've seen say that.
I was gonna casually fly over my house. Doom Eternal, that's gonna be good. Animal Crossing is gonna be good.
That's what I'm looking forward
the
to.
same day, and I'm like, okay, that's almost like my music, is like my games. I'm like, Animal Crossing, happy animals talking to each other and doing chores and running errands,
And then Doom Eternal.
and then Doom Eternal. That's where I'm all over the place with everything.
Do you like VR?
I'm okay with VR. I'm not crazy about it.
I just, nah. There's too much going on usually. I just want to be able to look around and not worry about it too much.
Yeah, I'm so old school. I just like picking up a controller and playing.
Yeah.
VR's cool. There's been some fun stuff like was it Office Simulator? It was pretty fun to play. Gosh, I'm terrible.
Have you played Minecraft on the HoloLens?
Not on HoloLens, no.
'Cause it is a thing, right?
It was a thing.
It was, yeah. Okay.
Really, the big thing is those who are interested in HoloLens Minecraft. Minecraft Earth is effectively the same thing in your phone.
Right.
We kind of built off of that experience.
Have you been playing that?
Oh yeah, lots.
fun?
It's fun.
All
I can show you after this.
Yeah, I've seen it, and I'm like, I just don't know if I'm really need it. And then I'm like, but I want to, but I don't. Do I really do this? I don't know what I'm doing. Because like I said, I usually just do the one thing in Minecraft already, so I'm like, I don't know, but it looks really cool.
It's definitely a different experience. Same with dungeons. Like dungeons isn't about building or mining. It's really about dungeon crawling.
That I'm excited
Going for that old school dungeon crawler feel.
Where am I? I almost jumped straight off a map because I am not smart.
No. Okay.
I have so much shotgun ammo. I have 34 spare shells and a clip of like 48. It's great.
This is a harder map to do it on too. It's very wide open.
Yeah, this is
It's got those little side parts with like a little cave over here, but
Yeah, we're kind of getting. Oh, we're not
one-way teleporters.
We're not getting worked as badly as I thought we would.
Yeah, doing all right.
Let's see. Favorite
holding
video
it.
game weapon?
usually any kind of chain gun or minigun.
So you must like is it the Lancer?
Lancer's pretty great. My Twitter picture has me with a Lancer. Big Lancer person. Gears 5 introduced this new Lancer. I wasn't sure how I felt about it, but it's actually pretty cool.
I've actually never been able to get into Gears. Like, it's going from the first person to the third person I find really jarring.
Yeah. It's different, just trying to get the whole cover system down. And
Yeah. Well, that was...
3 kills,
That's fine. It's a social stream. Who
Yeah.
cares? It's fun. Minecraft Earth Cross experience? I don't know if we're... Like, I don't know if we're really gonna...
Could be cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I know nothing
be
about
cool.
it. I'm just here to play, have fun. This is fun.
Favorite programming language? C# or HTML, because those are the only 2 I can really do. I can do JSON.
All right.
I can get away with C++ if I'm messing with someone else's stuff. And
Favorite
changing
car in
values.
Forza. People are asking all sorts of weird, random
Favorite car in
things.
Forza is almost like favorite car in real life.
I mean, yeah, right? They're pretty fun to drive. I like the Lego expansion in Forza
That's
4.
cool.
Forza Horizon 4.
I always
One
like
more?
going for the, I usually go for like the WRX.
Okay. Like the nice little
Subaru.
Subarus, yeah.
I usually just go for that. That's one of the ones I'll try to get like first thing in a game. Any racing game, test drive, Forza, whatever. I'll go
It's a little
for that.
Subi.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's Matt's Twitter. So yes, by all means, follow him.
Oh, jeez.
C# is where it's at right now. Yeah, I can't do any of that, so more props to you.
It's fine.
You would not want me coding anything. It would be a disaster. I took a coding class once. It was not a good experience. But yeah, I think that about wraps up gameplay. So I got a couple things to cover on my end. There was an MCC update for Infection that went out today. So be sure to check that out, and don't forget that if you play 10 games of Infection at any point during this month, you'll be given a Infection nameplate, and it's kind of got little floody things on the nameplate. Those are that's usually run once a week on Friday, so be patient. It's not an instant unlock. You'll get it at some point. Let's see, Halo 5 tomorrow. We're gonna get some Halo 2 BR Slayer.
Nice.
I'm excited for that. That's a lot of fun. I forget what's rotating out. Griffball, I think, is leaving, and then H2BR is in. Hey, look at me go. We just announced DreamHack Atlanta is coming up. There are some online qualifiers, I believe, next weekend, so be sure to check that. Who is party crashing? This is one of your friends, I think.
I can't tell who that is.
Atria?
I don't think.
Athria? Somebody is just party crashing. I don't know.
Huh, I don't
Anyways,
know.
we're just going to be sitting here in the lobby, so enjoy. DreamHack Atlanta, you can check out the online qualifiers are happening, I believe, next weekend. There is a link, I think it's dreamhack.com/Halo for all the information there, and that's happening in November, so if you want to go watch some live Halo, watch a whole bunch of live gaming at DreamHack, check it out. Let's see.
There's no script up here. So
Yeah,
this
there
is-
isn't.
this
That's
is
all
impressive.
from memory.
Yeah.
HCS 5-year, the countdown of the 5-year anniversary of HCS is happening. If you didn't watch the video they put out last week, you should definitely check it out. The comeback the Noble Black and CLG series that happened in the first season, it was incredible. And also absolutely bonkers. Totally worth watching. It's totally worth the 14 minutes of your time. Lalo did a great job on it. Gear stuff. We already mentioned it once, but Oblivion is out. It is a sequel to
Get the
Silent
shine
Storm.
in there.
It
Get the
is.
shine.
Look at
There.
that.
Wow.
Nice and shiny. It is a really pretty cover. But this takes place right after Silent Storm. And again, if you like Chief books,
Start with
Excuse me.
that one.
definitely this takes place earlier in Chief's career. So definitely check that out. Pick up this one. This is the next one. You can also, if you're more into the younger, young adult fiction, you can check out Meridian Divide, which is a sequel to Battleborn. I don't have one of those here to show you, but you can trust me, it is out now. Feel free to grab a copy of that. And I feel like that's everything. Liz is checking my list. I got it all. Look at that.
We got the thumbs up.
I sent the list. I sent the list over to my team without needing anything added, and I got it all today. So let's see. Meridian Divide. I said Meridian Divide.
Where
I
can they
got
get
that.
the books?
Where can you get the books? You can get them from your local retailer. Amazon probably has them wherever you buy books. You can check it out. I know there's also an audio book for Oblivion, so if you prefer those, you can definitely buy that and just listen to it. I can't. They drive me crazy. I read too fast.
There's the link to Discover Hope trailer from E3 for Halo Infinite.
good. It
I've
was-
watched it like 20 plus times.
It's so good.
I just bring it up like every now and then. I'm like, I feel like watching that.
It's so good.
Get goosebumps.
Yeah, we watched it the first time, like, the non-finished version. Then
Yep.
we watched it at E3, and it was like, ooh, this is cool. This is really cool, guys. I'm excited. But yeah, so I think that about wraps it up. We will be back next week. I don't know what the plan is for next week. Yeah, I'll make it up as I go, like I kind of always do. This one was cool though.
Yeah.
Thank you for hanging out and chatting with us.
Thank you for having me on. It was
Thank
fun
you for
to-
coming.
Yeah, thanks.
So
It's fun to play Halo and check out the Minecraft
Yeah.
mashups.
So yeah, don't forget, if you have Minecraft and you want a Halo to like Halofy it, there is a Halo Minecraft mashup pack. You can check out the link. Kenny's got it somewhere in chat, I'm sure, so he can drop it in there. But I think that about wraps it up. So I got some work to do. You probably got some work to do.
Oh yeah.
We all got work to do. It never ends. Do you have work to do, Liz?
Yeah, but thanks to everybody.
Yeah. All right, thanks guys. We will be back next week. Until then, have a good night.
Take care, guys. See you soon.